to screen share. Okay. That would not be weird. Oh, wait, now it showed it. Okay. All right. Click that. Come on. There. Not sure. Cool.
And man, Jason Lee is perfect.
Can I watch myself? I do not think so. All right. Let's look at this really quickly. Be right back. Give me 10 seconds for that. Maybe not. I don't know. All right. Cool. All right. Perfect. All right, let's start this thing. Why don't we? So this should screen share over. It should. Pretty sure. If I switch tabs, does it switch tabs? No, it doesn't. Yeah, sure. Cool. Perfect. Actually, I need that one. Not that one. I selected the wrong window. There we go. All right. Officially, today is day 1 of creating the greatest store in the world. I literally mean in the world. We're going to become larger than a few of the main brand ones. I'm not going to specify because I don't want to, get copyrighted. I don't even know if this is going to get copyrighted or not. But we are going to. I have already started a game on here. We're just going to start a new one. Why don't we? So we're going to come here. We're going to go delete slot P, exit, new game, on slot P. This is going to be very, very interesting, and I want to have a lot of fun, and I hope you guys have a lot of fun watching me. I'm thinking an hour-ish, so 5 to 6 o'clock. I might end up doing later, but I can promise you this will be one of the greatest superstores in the world by the time we're done. Now, granted, you start off with absolutely zero groceries, like at all. We're going to move this back. And I'm thinking, let's do something a little bit different. Let's turn this right here. We're gonna do like a corner kind of strategy. It's gonna be interesting. Even though we don't have a corner shelf, we could do a corner kind of thing. You get what I mean? So this is gonna be. Oh no, I don't need to go up. This is gonna be very, very interesting. When I mute the phone that I'm watching myself on. For now, I'll turn back on later. All right. So I'm gonna come to the market. If you've never played this game, I really do suggest it. It's Supermarket Simulator. I'm playing it through my Xbox. Oh god, that was really choppy and really slow. It might be the phone though. I don't know. If it's choppy to you, let me know. We're gonna buy pasta, flour. Yeah, we're just gonna do those two for now, but we're gonna double up on them. So I'll buy them again. Yep. Purchase. Now, no, escape. I mean, escape, not freaking another button. All right. I'll take the flour. We're going to store it right here. Top shelf, first one. Now, like any other game, we got an objective. As always, I don't know if it's the phone or it's me. It might be me. Is it me? Is it me? That's being really slow. Ooh, that's not cool if it is. Tell me down in the chat if I am moving slower than I should be. If I am, there isn't a bug somewhere. I don't know where. Oh, there's something happening. I don't know why. I mean, am I talking slower than I am? No, okay, it's just my other screen. Do that. Hide. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. Okay. Continue. I think it's my computer being slow. Not cool. Is this bearable to watch this at a semi-slower speed? If it isn't, I don't know. I mean, now I'm not going slow. Is it just this that's going slow? That is so weird. I do not know why that is doing that. All right, that's fine. It should be bearable. I am selling stuff without prices. I am a big Dumbo. Okay, so let's go pricing. We're only selling pasta currently, so we're going to go 20 cents over as normal for me at least. So it's 312. We're going 313 or 330. Kraft or Kraft tongue flour is, so we're going to put that 390. Enter. Yeah, we got a customer. $4 worth of cash and a single penny. Ooh, it's kind of choppy. That's not good. That's not good. Really not, really not good. But you know, whatever. That's fine. Okay, somebody bought flour, so $3.90. Nice. Everyone goes 70. Now let's buy another product. Why don't we? No. I'm thinking bread. Bread's the next cheapest. So we're gonna buy. Oh nope, I do not have enough money for bread. I am like a couple cents off. I'm hoping if I do this again, I am going to do it again tomorrow. It's not going to be as slow. Also, my computer's like half dead, so I might be the charge and stuff, but I don't know. I will figure out the issue. Make a private one later, probably, and then fix it. Because it looked great in the beginning. It might just be my internet connection. All right, so launch that. Let's go here and let's pricing. Ron's bread is going to go to $4.10. That's about 20 cents over, not maybe 10 cents ish. I could raise that, but I'm not going to. But I'm sorry for the like slowness of the computer. I think it's my computer being a jerk, but it should be bearable. If it's not, I'm completely 100% sorry. I'm gonna have to fix it later, but I'm already midstream. And we're playing Supermarket Simulator, and we're going to become the largest like convenience store ever. I promise you. If I'm not that big in 20 days, well, I failed. And you can blame me, I guess. But I can promise 20 days from today, we'll be larger than Walmart, for instance. All right. So what we got? $33. Let's go ahead and see. Not that. How much the next product could be. Just think about it. Like, let's just think about it for a moment. So the next cheapest is powdered sugar. Add 2 of those is $27. We have enough. Sweet. All right. No, I need to come here. Pricing. Let's do this thing. And now we're going to go here. I will probably pull that up as well. So it's $4.83. So we're going to go $5. 20 cents over. It's a smart idea. Always go 20 cents over, or it's not going to work out well. Okay. I was just clicking the wrong button. Something I found out recently playing this again, I noticed that they won't actually, because normally when you buy a product license, they're like, hey, where's this product? Because you don't have it and you haven't bought it yet. But in the beginning, they don't do that, which is actually very, very nice. And it gives you some time to, I don't know, conserve your money in a way. I have not tried it. I might try it later with just doing a singular item wanting to be bought and only one item. I think that'd be a really cool like video idea of some sort. I want to pick up these boxes. Put that there. But honestly, I'm hoping you guys are having some fun watching me play this because it does take a little bit of time out of my day, and I just want to make people happy. You know, that's my big dream is just to, become larger. But I do this not to make money, but to make people's days better. Now, there are a lot of things you have to like double check and triple check in this game. Like, come, I think almost day 3, you will have bills, which is really interesting because it's like, well, crap, I have bills to pay. And it does make it a little bit harder. And also you have to buy stuff again. So let's say you're out of flour of some sorts. And you're like, well, crap, I have to buy more flour. I have to buy more flour now on top of the bills and stuff. And then later in the game, when you're like a lot larger, you have to hire employees to help you. It gets semi-stressful, which you guys are going to go through that with me. Hopefully, that's going to be awesome. All right. So now we have $61. Come 9 o'clock, you cannot buy any more stuff, which is something pretty cool and interesting that they do. And trust me, the technique I'm doing right now actually gets me a buckload of money by morning of day 3. I was actually impressed how much money I had by the beginning of day 3. It was really cool how much I had. It was like, I think $140-ish for only being open for 3 days, which was like really cool. Now I have 3 people. So 820. I am wondering if it's the phone I'm using to watch myself or it's just the quality in total. It might be the quality in total. I can actually check. So 50. I don't know if it'll pause it. It might pause it. No, it's not going to pause it. Okay. Okay, yeah, it does pause it. That's what I thought it did. All right, going to continue. Okay, last customer of the day, probably. Now, another cool thing is they can come in after 9 o'clock, which is your normal closing time, and get stuff, just like the after hours stuff. It's kind of cool to get a little bit of extra money if you're willing to stay open for a little bit of extra time. So now that we've done that, end day. Type customers, 00000, income $141, supply costs $125, total balance $65. Now I'll be receiving total daily bills. Yes. Where is my mouse? Where did you go? Oh my god, my mouse disappeared. And why? Okay. That was so strange. All right, so now we're going to come here. Now, we don't have bills today, but we'll have bills the next day. Now, we could do one of two things. We're not going to do this yet, I don't think. We're going to restock the pasta by 2 more pasta. I think we only need pasta for now. So now that leaves us down to $47. And we restock some pasta. Now we have extras. Close that. Throw that over there. That there. And that there. Woot woot. Let's do this thing. This is actually going really, really nice. We're doing pretty good, people. We're doing pretty good. See, we're larger than the first ever Walmart. I'm kidding. The first ever Walmart was pretty big. Now, facts, you can play this with the family. It goes up to 4 people cross-platform play. So you have more than 3 consoles. So you have 4 consoles of 2 Xboxes, 2 PlayStations, right? You can play this together as a family if you have a family of 4, like I do. But you can play solo, you can play co-op, you can play 3-player for all I care. But you don't have to. You can, like I said, you can play solo. Now, I do think they might have upped that and it's now 16. I don't quite remember. But it's just multiplayer. It just can't, it's not compatible between Xbox, PlayStation, and Switch to Steam. Although I don't even know if it's on Switch or not. It may not be. But it's not compatible with Steam yet. But that is one thing they said they are going to work on. All right, I want to move my mouse a little bit. There we go. We're going to buy some flour because I'm starting to run a little bit low on flour. That'll leave us with just a little bit of, I wouldn't say a little bit of money left. We got plenty of money. Close up, throw. This guy might be our largest customer yet. Boom. He made us some good money. I am, like I've said, I am terribly sorry for the slowness. I don't know why it's doing that. I really do not know why. It might be something in the computer, and I will fix that later. But for now, I don't know what to do. All right, I bought some bread. Once we have about $75, we're going to buy the last product of the first product license. I bought oil, not bread. Oops. Bro. Seriously? You're going to give me that much money? Can I just take all that money? Why don't I? Oh, and there we go. There's the next part. Now, something else you have to do is you have to clean, which is a very much so irritating part in a way. Because now, tab, mop, turn around, that's there. Do that, pick that up. I got plenty of time. I've gotten really good at cashiering. And clean. Let's do this thing. All right, I'm going to come in here and cashier for a moment. And then we're going to buy some bread because I did not buy bread before. I bought oil, which is something I do not need. There we go. No. Yeah, there we go. No, I did. Boom. Bread. I bought some bread. Yeah, 60 cents. You couldn't give me the exact amount. No, you have to go 60 cents. Whatever. But for the people who are in here, how was your day, guys? My day personally was pretty awesome. I got the kitten. I said in my last stream, I got it, and oh my goodness, she's so freaking cute. When the next time I do like a mobile live, I will show her off. But she's just the most adorable little kitten ever. And I decided I was going to name her with my help of my parents. Her name is now Willow, which is honestly really freaking cute. And it was more so my mom's idea to name her that. And I absolutely agree with her. It's just one of the cutest names for a kitten ever and to a cat. And she's like this beautiful cat. I absolutely love her. And this year is going to be a very fun year, especially with her around. Okay, $120. That's 2. We're going to buy more powdered sugar as well. Why not? That leaves me with $33 left. Now, I may have been wrong. It may have been day 3 that I had that much money. So, yeah, because it looks like I am not going to have that much money by the end of the day. But that is 100% perfectly fine. I do need that price. Okay. We're going to launch that out the door. Come here. Hit that. Yeah, hit that. Hit this. Cereal is going to be $6.20 because I'm going to be a little tedious with that. 50. And we're actually, I don't want the screen to be pitch black for you guys, so I'm going to turn the lights. Basically, it's going to be pitch black. So Monday, actually, once the local animal shelter actually opens, which I think is like 12 o'clock, I'm going to go back and we'll get the brother, which is going to be really cool because he's like this cute little orange cat. Oh my goodness. They were cuddled up together when I first saw them. I was with my parents because, whatever. They're there to help me pick out a cat. My first ever cat, which was cool, but I did see the orange one. The orange one was really, really pretty, beautiful, whatever. But the sister was a calico, which is like my mom's favorite cat, kind of like ever. I was like, yeah, I want to buy my mom's favorite kind of cat. Why don't I? That sounds terrible, but I did. And oh my goodness, I made the right choice. She's just a gorgeous cat. Chuck that out the door. But yeah, Monday I'm going to go pick up the brother because I was like, why not? If he never gets taken, why would I do that to that cat? I want to get that cat now, and he's honestly just a beautiful cat as well. So why would I not do that? So 940. Sweet. Monday's also a really interesting and exciting day because it's also the mythological day of Conformity Gate, or part 2-ish, because the 7th never came true. So Stranger Things fans like myself really do think that maybe, just maybe, Monday is the actual day, because the whole behind the scenes documentary is coming out, which they never did that with the other seasons, but they're doing it with this season, which is interesting. So why come out with a documentary for this one, but not the others? So we are looking pretty good. 100, yeah, okay. So I was right. $123 at the end of day 2. I have never done that before. Everyone playing this game. But that's like humongous. Like, that's amazing. This is going to go up to 490. And that's going up to 730. Which is like, ouch, that's expensive. But now let's look at this. Ready? This was before taxes and before bills and stuff. So management, bills, 17 and 20. It does limit that a good amount to down to $86. And I also have to restock. So what do we have now? We have one thing of you, one thing of you. Maybe, yeah, one thing of you as well. That, and that. Sweet. I did not pick up the bread. So now, this is really interesting. Honestly, I'm going to be brutally honest. Very interesting. So now we have extras of this. Shoot that, right? Okay. Extras of that. Shoot that. Boom. Now, if my predictions are correct, we'll have about maybe almost 200, I think. And with that 200, we'll buy extras and start stocking up. And then buy a crate, and then I think eventually end up buying a bat. Because, yeah, you will have people actually coming in and trying to steal, which is actually makes it a lot more chaotic than it looks. Well, once again, I want to apologize for the sloppy-ish, like, screen in a way. Do that for a moment. Now that it's open, it's going to be very, very fun. It's 5:28. Halfway through. Like I said, I'm only doing this for an hour a day. So 20 hours into the game, maybe, just maybe, will be larger than Walmart or Target or something like that. And don't come attacking me. I cannot defend. 6. But I'm not guaranteeing it. But it could very well happen. I'm hoping maybe tomorrow we'll have more people in here. Maybe that'll give me some luck. Put it out there, like, give me some luck. Maybe then one day we'll get blessed with a order of $200. But, that might not happen. That may never happen. But it could. Now, I was thinking maybe 2 hours. 1 hour playing Plants vs. Zombies, 1 hour playing this. But that means I have to edit the title, which is like, I don't want to do that. No, thank you. But it could. So, $5. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now that we have $86, we're going to almost be constantly using this money for certain reasons. So, let's see. This one is completely full. All right. Completely 100% full. We're going to just literally start stocking up on this stuff. Now, granted, I have not actually bought it yet, because I want to wait a little while until probably tomorrow, the next day, to order everything to stock up on. But still, we'll be using this money a lot within the next day-ish. Fine. 760. Not that much. There you go. Beautiful. Clean that up. Pick up this. That's one. If I'm missing about half of the product, buy more. That's my one kind of thing. Which we're not missing a half of anything yet, but we could soon. Granted, it is like 2 o'clock in this, so it does make it pretty. Oh my god, you can barely see me. I do want to say semi-anonymous in a way, unless you have watched my videos, then you know what my face looks like. But other than that, on lives, anonymous as much as I could be, which is kind of my thing. I might scoot a little bit closer so you can get a little bit more light on my face, just a tad. Trust me, my grand plan for this year is getting a PlayStation 5 and maybe a couple of games, and then start playing those games. One game that I'm actually super stoked for is coming out this year. And if, like I said, if you ever watch any of my channel, you'll probably know what game I'm talking about. But I'll say it anyway. Halo Campaign Evolve. I personally, when I first saw the trailer for it, I actually was like, I'm legitimately excited for this. But I was more hoping for Halo 7 rather than the remake already. Although I already knew the remake was happening, I would have preferred the 7th game first, because I'd rather than finish the fight before beginning it again, in a way. You get what I mean? I would have preferred that rather than just getting the game again. Which, granted, I have no issues about Campaign Evolved. I'm actually very excited for it. But I would have just liked the last game beforehand. But, you know, that's just my opinion. 15.50 and $5 change. All right, we're going to turn the light on. Although I'm going to turn it on at 7 o'clock because that bill was gnarly. $17 for a day 2. I was like, golly. Although that might just because, you know, I'm playing solo, but I don't know, that was brutal. 30 more minutes in the game. It should not get any darker. It just got darker. Never mind. So the screen might go black for a couple of seconds-ish. Back up. And nope, I don't have the light there. Right here. We go. Click. Things are about to get a lot brighter. Flower. I'm going to replenish the flower. Oh, we're actually overstretching the goal. We're at 300. Hot diggity dog. That's nice. Now, I did go to Walmart yesterday to get some kitten stuff. I looked at Walmart and nothing. Zero. Zada. Absolutely nothing was there. There was no Pokemon cards at all. I was like, yeah, that sucks. Now, if there was Pokemon cards, I would have bought a pack and I would have brought it home and I would have opened it probably live, because I like doing that now, which is really fun. All right. So somebody did come in. Okay. Bought 2 things of cereal. Cereal is not being bought as much as it normally is. Or normally does. Which is fine, but we're going to enter. So we began this day. Was this day 4? Day 4 with $367.60. Which is actually insane. We're going to. Oh, I need to do this first. All right, bet. Is it going to be higher or is it going to be lower? Yep, lower, much lower. $8. So we're going to restock everything, although that does not need to be restocked. We're going to throw this out. We're going to chuck it. Everything else does. And at least 1 box extra. 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2. Has a grand total of $193 for 2 boxes of each product. Which, granted, I know that seems like a lot, but it's not really, especially when you come into the later game. Dang. Whoo! My eyes started watering. That was actually brutal. Holy moly. Oh, wait. Nope. That's the extra box. Now, granted, most of these, I end up having 2 extra of each. Because I didn't have half of anything. But that's a better thing than not having half of, or 2 of each kind of thing, in my opinion. Because if you have 2 of each box, that means you have. Oh, that display. Oh, yeah, I already filled that up. What am I thinking? It's going to just get me more. I can have more money and less products I need to buy. So I can buy more products or other stuff. Which is really nice, if I'm being honest. Now, see, that's the first one I actually did have under half. Grab that. I mean, way under half. It was kind of brutal how much under half I was. Throw that over there in that corner. And boom, boom, boom. Close. Launch. Now, it does become a slight bit of an, like, eyesore in a way. In my personal opinion. It does become an eyesore in a way. But it will be fine. I need to go over there and turn on that. There we go. All right. We're doing great. We are doing great, chat. Really, really good. Oh, no, I don't need to do that. I need to do this. Look at this really quick. All right. Wow. Okay. I don't know why. I want to take somebody really quickly as they are coming in. Is it really slow? All right, cool. at the end of this day, so at the end of day 4, I will end up buying the crate. And I have extra the bat. Because yes, there will be people that are coming in there and they hit you. Yeah, okay. Bro. I don't know why. That is so weird. Alright, so I have to fix it. There's something wrong. I don't know. It might because I am using one computer and not a monitor. That could be a big reason. Now, if that is so, then I will fix that. I'll use a monitor. As well, so. And we're at 240 at 12 o'clock. Let's go, chat. This is only day 4. We're actually doing insanely good. Like I said, for those disbelievers out there, I am going to become bigger than one of the largest supermarkets in the world. And we're going to become extremely expensive too. I'm kidding. I'm not going to overprice. There are a few ideas I want to try. Maybe another time it's going to be like just selling pasta. Let's see what happens. Totally curious. Let's just see what happens when I just sell pasta. All right, so 90. Which? Okay, no. Much more. It was really, really fun. Alrighty. We are now hitting 552. Once again, I want to say it again. I am severely sorry for the weird delay it is having, like this like very fritzy look to it. I am sorry if it's being slow. I don't know why. I think I figured out why. But I will fix it. I will absolutely fix it before tomorrow. All right, where's something dirty? Oh, bro, stop wasting products and stop throwing them around, jerk faces. Now I'm gonna point this out. 4 o'clock in the afternoon in this game, right? We have now hit the cap where we hit yesterday, the previous day. Now now I know that doesn't seem like much because it's only $300, whatever. But that's decent. That is very good, especially with us only being like, I don't know, 4 days in. 4 days. That's pretty good, in my opinion. Pretty good. And it is really nice. Now we're actually about to hit 400, which is 100 more than we had last time. With taxes and everything, it went down all the way down to 193-ish. Now, if we have this 397 at the beginning of our day after restocking, yeah, we were set. Doing actually very well if we do that. What is this? Okay, G. Okay, I better not run out of flour. We have another entire shelf of flour. No. Okay, we're gonna type it. $1.10. Bro, come on, man. Alright, I keep going there because I have it on my other account there. I don't know, because I have mine in the same position as I do normally. Far up against the wall. Very hardly placed. There we go. Yep. Use the entire box of Flour, the restock. 1940. No fast food, but you're like making fast food, I guess. Let's do this thing. Okay. Boom. Check that out. Boom. R. Okay. All right. I am now technically supposed to be closing, which is fine. You can keep shopping, young sir. All right. Never mind. I already put that one up. So what? I have a few more customers actually. Nice. And this probably will be the second last one of the day. Day 5 will probably end up being the last one, which granted is kind of where I wanted to stop. It was like 5 days in, but we'll just have to see how it goes down. So I'm gonna restock for now and check that. Boom. Check it. Check it. What do you mean I can throw? Yeah, I can throw, bro. There you go. Okay, legitimately our last customers for the day. Did not think more were going to come in, but more did come in. Surprisingly, none of them brought pasta. 220. Now I'm gonna jump over it, boom, like that. We already got that. Never mind. Chuck Norris. And we're gonna launch that out. Pick up this. Slam dunk. Sure. 26 customers. Not bad. $528 left in her bank account. That is not including bills, which bills will probably make that around 480. Which is fine. Fully stocked with a box. Fully stocked with a box. Fully stocked with the second box. Cool. So now I don't need cereal. I'm gonna get one of those, 2 of those, 1 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those. With like 400 left. Not terrible. And then management. Pay and pay. We have $407 left, people. $407 left. Day 5. By the way, day 5. So we're like halfway to grand, which is like insane. I really do think that this is going to be pretty darn successful. We're gonna move this over here. G. Up. There you go. Cool. Alrighty then. Actually, you know what? I think this is a good note to end it on. I might be ending it 10 minutes early, but that gives me another 10 minutes to figure out what's wrong and why my computer decided to not want to work with this today. So when I'm done restocking, we're going to end it here today. But I think I want to do same time tomorrow, 5 to 6 o'clock. I feel like this is a decent time to do it because I guess that's when the most people are on in a way. Yes, that might give me like Lost in the Shadows, but it might draw people in. So you never know. So this is a very good beginning of the story of becoming larger than Walmart. And since it is, we're going to save, and then we're going to quit to menu. Now we're going to go here, here, stop. Well, you can't even see me, huh? I can't even come up on. Ready? And you're gonna see me for the last minute. Pop, there you go. Oh god, that's bright. Well, for this last minute and a half, maybe. I hope you have a wonderful day. Rest of your day, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Hopefully, I fix it, and it should fix. I really do hope I fix it. But see you guys again tomorrow, same time, and I'll probably fix the lighting situation. So you maybe can see me. Maybe. Just maybe. Peace. And